The thing that I like when you add in the season package of The Sims is you get to choose which season you want to start in, and then obviously having any like all the different changes that happen with the seasons to the weather outside, and that impacts gameplay as well. But I like to usually start in spring. And then where do we want to live? Oh, I forgot about these other college town, eco-friendly. I do like Windenburg. I feel like it's just beautiful. It reminds me of European architecture. I either go with that or Brindleton Bay when I start out. Typically, I like to build pets in or have even like adopt pets in some of the additions. So I like doing that as well. She's so loud. I don't know if you can hear her, but even with my headphones on, I can hear her. So let's check out what's in here though. Because you only start out with 20,000 simoleons, and I'll be honest, I will go through most games without doing cheat codes or anything like that, just to see what the experience is like. But I think because I've played Sims for so long, and because it's like you want to build things out and like really create ideal dream homes and stuff like that, I find myself using all the simoleon cheat codes that I can to get more money so that I can build out their houses and just have fun with it, because 20,000 simoleons goes really quickly, I feel, when you're first building out a home. The nice thing too is now that there's access to a community and people can build out houses or rooms or really any sort of theme, you can download those and then have it as an option that you can place in the world and purchase. So that's that can be fun too. Not that she needs a 2-bedroom at this point. I wish I could actually see what the houses look like before I buy them. I need a real estate agent in game. Well, let's see this one because it's one of the least expensive and we can play around with what we want to build. I like to do unfurnished because then you can choose what's important to you for furnishing. Like, first and foremost, in The Sims, getting a stove that is higher quality, extremely important, because I feel like this happens every generation of Sims. The stove will catch on fire if you get the cheap stove. Not how I want to start my gameplay out, is having my character immediately have to deal with a fire in the kitchen, because you know that unless they have like a courageous feat or like some sort of trait that makes them actually take action on things, they're just going to stand in the kitchen and yell at the fire, and then all of that character creation is going to go to waste because it's just the Grim Reaper comes and then the house is burned. Just get the good stove. Whoa. Too many musics playing at once. Okay. Special gift. Okay. Calm down. I mean, I'm always down for gifts, but holy moly. That's so many lessons. Realistically, all that I want is to see what that gift is. Again, I feel pretty confident in how to play, but you said gift. She's upset because she can't get the fly, and for some reason I think she thinks I have something to do with that. I don't. I have no control over what the fly does. I'm just waiting for the dog to run into something or for something to fall over as she's chasing this fly. that they actually have the cheats on here, specifically to be like, oh, you... Wait a second, free real estate on? That's one I didn't know about. Ooh. Yeah, we might come back to that. If this doesn't count towards me going through the tutorial, oh my god, there's so much. Again, great. Love that they break it all down so you can actually go through it all, because there's so much to do in this game. But still, it's a lot. I give up. Great. Sounds good. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Tiny home. Sure. Let's put that... It's too small for a tiny home? That's ironic. Oh my. Let's put it here actually, because this is all about restaurants and stuff. Yeah. Because it's retail stores, so why not add a restaurant in? I think that makes sense. There's so many places to place. Places to place. Okay. That won't fit there. Where would a spa be good? I feel like that makes sense to go in this world. She's just leaning against me now. Like she thinks it's somehow my fault that the fly won't play with her. I want to move her. Okay. Now let's check out what some of the other options are. Oh my goodness. There's so many more worlds. Oh no. Can I just point out that when I last played this, which was only like a year ago, realistically it was a year ago, I was up to date with all of the games and expansions. Oh boy. Okay. See, this is how they get you. You're happy with the base model when you start out, and then every new expansion, there's just so many things to do. Especially because each game you have like a couple different new hairstyles to select from, and outfits, and then designs for interiors, and then different gameplay options that get added in, and interactions. Like, make a decision. That's what we're here to do, is where are we gonna live? There's not a lot of open houses. Free real estate on. There we go. Just checking. Not that I want to move into the 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. I just want the option of it. Don't we all? Also, 180,000 simoleons for a 4-bedroom. It's unheard of. What's wrong with it? Sure, let's start with furnished just to see what it looks like. All right. Let's take a look in here and see what we have. First things first, that stove has to go, because it is the inexpensive stove, and that is danger zone, as I said. Okay, and then 2 bedroom, 3. Well, that's 2 bedrooms, and I guess that's like a den, maybe. Like, I know I can turn this somehow. Okay, so that's like an office space. Oh, my foot just went numb. Guess we found the fly. It's a nice backyard. Love that if we want to add in a space. Is that a dog? Hello. Stray. So sad. What are you chasing? I say that as my dog is going nuts. IRL. You currently don't own any businesses, but you can purchase one. I'm good on that, I think. Organizations, current mood. Oh yeah, so I added in, the other thing I did aside from finishing out outfits is I added different traits and personality stuff in for myself. So things that I added that I feel are pretty on point for who I am. I added geek, creative, loyal, gregarious as traits, preferences, likes and dislikes, things that I like: painting, music, and then hobbies and skills like video games, reading, although I guess reading didn't go in there. Dislikes: fishing and mischief. I mean, I had to choose something, so I threw those ones in there. Neighborhood action plans. Influence points. Okay. No relationships. 1 charisma. I don't have a job. Yet. We'll figure out what a good fit would be. And then the goal is to be the neighborhood confidant as like her life goal. And these are the different things to achieve. And once you do, you get rewards for that and all that fun jazz. So I usually like to keep my mood up to see how things are progressing, because that drops pretty quickly, I find. Calendar. Oh yeah, they've also added in like holidays and events, which is fun. And you can see the weather for the week. That's, I don't know if they had that last time I was on here. And then they've got Love Day. They must have the moon phases, because I saw one of the expansions is the werewolf expansion. I wonder if that affects it. It's interesting. You can add an event. Oh. And plan things to do. That's cool. Oh, that's right, because each week is a different season, because that's how quickly things happen in The Sims. I want to redesign this a little bit to build mode. Oh my goodness. Sounds good. Thanks. It's like, does anyone else remember being like Windows 95 and Clippy, just wanting to be so helpful, but just being so annoying every time you would do something? A little paperclip would show up asking if you wanted help, and you're like, no, I know where the help button is if I need help. For now, leave me alone and let me figure it out myself, though. Low fire resistance. I like that that's something that's been added in. Good to know. Lot environment gain, eco footprint. There's so many things to be aware of now too. We're definitely gonna have to change the walls up though. I do like that. And this is like kitchen dining room. Do want it to be open concept where it goes all the way across. I'm gonna do tile. Dirtiest pattern. It certainly is. It's cool. I know I can do the walls up. There we go. Ooh, I like that color. Green. I feel like we should do a lighter floor. Just ran into the shutters, that's fine. And then let's go over here and check out wallpaper for this room. I have to remember what my controls are again. I haven't played this in so long. High fashion. Oh, interesting. Also fashion. Wow, that's bright. I wonder when people come up with the names for these, if that's something that takes a while, if it's like a group of people that talk it over, if it's one person who's just like, yeah, I like coming up with ridiculous names and titles for these individual items that people can use. Apparently we're going for a green theme, not sure why, but I am feeling green. Just happy with this music. This feels very intense. I have to change everything, like the doors, the windows, the siding, all of it. There's even a pet bed. We have to get a pet. Back to the kitchen. Oh boy. I know what I'm doing. Alright, walls down again. Kitchen. So reliability 3, so that's that one. No, we want something way more sturdy. Copper looks really nice, I think, with the green and the black. Maybe that'll be our go-to look here. Should put a dumpster in the house. I'm curious if anyone has made an option to have a dumpster fire in this game. I mean, just the irony of it, I think, would be too good to pass up. All right, counters. See how it looks. We could make this match our stove, maybe? That looks cool. Alright, what do we have for sinks? See, the other thing is with all these expansions now, you have to be aware of, like, the consumption rating if you want to have an eco-friendly footprint in the game, reliability in terms of how often you have to fix it, and then there's just the basic level of, does this meet the criteria of things like hygiene, or if it's a bed, how restful is it going to be and comfortable so that you get a good night's sleep and you're not waking up in pain, because that's a thing that happens in the newer games when you have a poor quality bed. Let's do like that. Just like a mix of metals. I think that looks cool. Maybe instead of a cabinet we'll do either a display or we do like a dishwasher or something in this spot instead. It's a bathroom organizer. Nice, that works. I like that. Something a little different. Here's the other thing. I don't see an alarm in here. That's dangerous. Like, you gotta have a smoke alarm. First and foremost. Yeah. Right above the oven. So there's no mistaking what's happening. Kitchen accessories. Oh, that's a lot of options. I mean, I was thinking more something to go on the wall here. I guess like the thermostat's not a bad idea to put in the kitchen. Right there. I do not like this table. Also, this house is nothing like where I live right now. We're just having fun with this one, as opposed to my sim that I wanted to make actually look like me, the house. I'm like, yeah, no, we'll make a dream house while we're here. Like that matches with the aesthetic we had going in the kitchen. Dining booth. That's kind of cute if you wanted to do like a retro themed kitchen and you did a dining booth and like a little diner setup. That'd be cool. We're not doing that. Sure. That seems just obnoxious enough. This is also a perfect like D&D table, I think. She's one person, but let's pretend like we're just gonna have a bunch of people over. I feel like now I want to change the windows. I like there being as much light as possible. Whoa. That's enormous though. Holy moly. Okay, I mean, I do like that for that looks nice like that, but it can be a little less extra for, nope, it's still very large. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's okay. We'll go with, am I doing this backwards though? Like, is there a way that the window is supposed to be facing? I can't tell. All of the windows. I like how you put a window behind the shelves, but you can't put a cabinet there. Oh yeah, I think a rug was in here before. Granted, it's a fire hazard potentially, but we'll see. Let's just see what we have for options at least. That's cool. I like that, actually. Yeah. And then maybe something under the table. Magic carpet. Oh, that's nice because it's got the green. I just realized there's green on the fridge too. Right here. I like that. I want to pick my own artwork. I'll probably put that back up later because it actually looked kind of cool. Nope. Different light source though. Oh yeah, and then there's the power consumption rating. Because again, for energy and all that stuff. I think having candles on the table is a cool idea though. I do still want a ceiling light in this room though. Especially if you're over a table like that. I feel like you have to have a chandelier. It's like required for that type of table. I wonder if this is too low. Yeah. A medieval castle theater. Why did I say theater? Chandelier. Wow. These are all too low. Crazy. I like this little globe. See, now I'm being more conscious, even in game, of like what things are gonna use less power if possible. We'll put a couple of those up. Oh, maybe not. That's enormous. Wow. All right, back to my original plan. Yeah, I like this vibe. I'll go with this and do a couple over the table. Are those in line? No. There we go. Why not? Let's just make this all... Oh, I'm out of money. Okay. Time for cheat codes. So convenient. If only, right? That'll do for that area. I want this. Got a theme. And then some artwork or something. Now I feel like I don't know who I'm making this house for. Like, maybe this is the type of stuff I'd want in my house, but maybe not. I just know that I want as much light in my kitchen as possible, because I think it's one of the most important places to have light so that you can see what you're doing. If you're, especially like meal prepping and stuff, if I'm gonna be spending time in the kitchen, I need to have enough light that I actually can see what's going on. A coffee display. Oh, I love it. They have a pride flag now. That's new. Cool. And a light switch. Does it work? The unswitchable switch. That sounds right. It's literally just there for environmental purposes to make it look more genuine, but it does nothing. That sounds right. Ah ha ha. There we go. That's the type of stuff we want. Let's go with maybe like the gold. That's cool. I like that. How long have I been playing? It's already been over like an hour. A moon phase. Pretty. Yeah, I feel like the dining room situation has now become like D&D space. I think because any time that I have played D&D in person, we always end up at somebody's dining room table. Because like, if you have snacks and stuff, it just makes life easier. And it's also usually the place that has the most surface area, which when you start bringing out everybody's stuff and all of their character sheets and maps, and you need a lot more space. So, oh, that's scary. Nope. I like that. That green is cool. Maybe we'll put you there. Oh my good lord. Oh, because it's for a city apartment that has like the vaulted ceilings. I see. Is this one smaller? There we go. That's a little bit... We can manage that in this space. The other one, not so much. Okay, so we've got this fun thing in between there. Maybe something else small on this wall over here, like a dinosaur. That would be cool somewhere. I feel like it would make sense in the kitchen, but I've now filled up all these spaces, so maybe later. Plants? Oh yeah, we could do that. It's small enough. Sure. Yeah, that'll work. That's pretty decent for a spot. I'm actually gonna switch these. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna go here, because it faces our D&D room, and that one's in the kitchen. So, I like that better. Okay, dining room, kitchen, complete. Now the rest of the house. I think we'll pause here, and then come back and work on the living room and the bathroom, and then go to upstairs and check that out, and and see what we come up with for that.